nobody. Another Point Hope farming session. All loaded up. Nothing exciting to talk about. Just recording for the sake of doing it. Does this make me a streamer? Or does the number of subscribers / watchers I have make me a streamer? Probably none of the above. I don't really have the consistency to be considered a streamer. But here we are. Sorry about that. We had to respond to a message. And here we go. Alright. Right off the bat, in the hallway, not in the hallway. Do I got any takers for in the hallway? How about on the first floor? Anybody on the first floor? Any takers? No takers on the first floor. I'm not going to keep that up throughout the entire run. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. We're still recovering from my terrible, awful, no good, very bad day yesterday. I'm not actually doing that bad. I didn't actually complete all the things that I was hoping to complete today. I went to the store, and I made a nice dinner, and I did some work in my kitchen, cleaning-wise, because it's kind of gotten in bad shape ever since I hurt my back. It's been hard to keep up with these things. I can only stand for a brief amount of time before my leg goes entirely numb and my back is in complete agony. So, yeah, here we are. Still working. Different capacity than I was when I hurt my back. I'm doing a different job these days that requires a lot more sitting at a desk. Not my favorite thing in the world to do, but you know what? Probably a lot less painful. Gosh, I can't imagine if I had to be on my feet every day, carrying heavy stuff around and, you know, trying to do safety things while barely being able to function. Yeah, that's a lot about my life. Okay, is it all the way up in the top again? It sure is. Oh man. Does it just prefer the top when it comes to these solo runs? Ugh. Let's see if we get orbs anywhere. I don't see any. We'll do a quick run around outside. Still not sure if they can manifest out here. Might as well do a sweep. No sign of them. Put the camera down. We had an EMF read up here. It's 7 degrees. We're starting. Let's get her done. Hey. All right. Maybe it would be smart to only do every other level with light on the way down, just to conserve power. You know how much power these lights draw, probably about 30 amps a piece, causing things to explode if you turn on too many. I'll just leave it as it is. How many amps can you pull off of a circuit in a standard house? I mean, let's see. W equals V over A, right? It's a V times A. Am I doing that wrong? Oh my gosh, I forget the formula. Is it amps equals watts times voltage? Or is it something else? Ah, crap. I don't really have to think about those things anymore. So I don't. And I forgot the formula already. Out of curiosity. Yeah, whatever. Not doing any of that stuff. Alright. Let's go in with our next set of goodies. And we will, well, you know, do what we're doing. Hunt a ghost. A ghost that's not entirely quiet while I'm up there, so, you know, probably not a shade. But there's no light switch anywhere in this space, right? There's no light to turn on. That reminds me so much of the lighting instruments from No Man's Sky, which I've been playing more of today. I'm just sort of stuck on that game. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. I was thinking maybe I would try to keep doing the trash hauling just to try to get the cosmetic upgrades. I really want the spider truck that'll crawl up mountains, but why? What's the end goal with any of that? I don't really have a purpose for in that game right now. I like story, and there's no story left. I'm done with the story, or at least I think I am. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. But then again, I'm here. There's not really any story to this. I was doing a small base tour because I realized a lot of my bases I made years and years ago. I realized I came in just before the Abyss update, probably like a good chunk of time. I think it was right after the update prior to that, which I can't remember the name of. That's a terrible placement for that. I don't know why I did that. So it's not just before the Abyss update, but between, I want to say it was next, maybe? Oh. No way. What just happened? Was that a hunt? I am so confused. Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you near? Are you far? He's writing in my book. I got that going. How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Alright. I don't think it was a hunt. We're gonna go down and take a look at something. The lights are dead. So he must have hit the breaker. God, was that a hunt? That was so strange. If it was, that was definitely a demon, but I cannot confirm that. He didn't hit the breaker, he just killed the lights. I'm so confused. Anyway, I was flipping through all the updates today, because, you know, I was trying to remember, I was really trying to remember, I was looking at all the expedition decals I have, and I have them all. I've done every expedition since they launched. I have a decal for every one, lining the halls of my capital ship. And I was sitting there going, are you kidding me? That's a demon. I realized I was never going to know if it was over. That's got to be a demon. Let's go check our sanity. Maybe it's dropped to 0 magically, but I don't think so. That's it. Since when can they hunt above? Oh, I guess they could be the only ones that can hunt above 80%. Oh, gosh. All right. Mark it. Get out of here. Nice and easy, huh? Thank goodness, because it was all the way up there. I'm going to be mad if that wasn't a demon. That's the only thing that can hunt that early, right? There's nothing else that can do that sort of hunt. Yeah, there we are. That was a hunt. I could have died. I was staring that mofo right in the face. Oh, man. Cool. Let's take a quick look over here. I haven't checked this since our last game, so we're at 24 out of 50. Almost at halfway. Almost. But that, we are, what? 10 minutes into the stream, so we're doing another. Alright. We're talking, I came in before the Abyss update. I've done all of the... Yeah, right, so I was trying to figure out what... I was trying to remember the update, the expeditions. I don't really remember each one. I was posting on Reddit about one of them recently, the one where you get stuck on a planet by yourself the whole time. I don't remember if it was by yourself or if it was... I grab this. I don't need this. I need this. Or if you could have been with people, but I was alone the whole time, and you couldn't leave the planet until you were done. Like, the last thing that you were allowed to do was leave the planet, so you had to do all of this stuff. And sometimes it required you to travel great distances without exocraft or anything, or ships, anything to get you across the planet to get to these objectives. And that turned out to be Expedition 3. I don't remember the details again about it. But I was looking at all of the decals, and I was like, I wonder if the videos describe or summarize these expeditions, like the trailers that they put out regularly. I love those trailers. Those trailers are fun. But no, they don't describe the expeditions at all. So I'm not really sure. I flipped through the wiki, but it's really hard to tell what the expedition... Like, it didn't do it for me. I'm going to have to, like... Oh, hello. Go back. And a bone. I'm just going to pick it up, because I'm not going to come back in here. Although, if I brought a camera, I could have gotten both the bone and the summoning circle. Anyway. Oh, this has got to be it. I think we found it. Yeah. Alright. Oh. Turn that on now, I can't see. Yeah. A rocking chair. Yeah, I threw that right at my face. Jerk. No orbs, right? No orbs. That was rude. Yeah, EMF read on that book thrown at my face. I think it was a book. Alright. That's not terrible, but it's not great. Hey, at least this is right here. Trying to remember what all the expeditions were like, what they were about, what you did. My memory's not great, I guess. I don't know. I might have to go back. I don't want to watch somebody else's video on it. Like a recap video would be nice, just to remember the expedition a little bit better, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know. Anywho. I'm kind of lost, yeah, as far as what to do, what my role is in No Man's Sky, what I want my role to be in No Man's Sky. It used to be salvaging crashed ships, I guess. I mean, I was building bases. I was trying to find more interesting ways to build bases for a long time. I used to glitch build quite a few interesting bases, but they changed the way construction is done, and I never learned a new glitch building technique. So I haven't really played with that in a long time. I do have some interesting builds due to my experimentation with glitch builds floating around, but haven't really played much with the system since then. But I have a lot of old bases. I have a lot of old bases. I've deleted a few bases to make room for more bases over time, which is something I wish I remembered. Some of those early bases, I'm sure they were simple and not very interesting. The ones that were kind of interesting, at least the ones that I put effort into, I actually did make videos as I was deleting them so that I would have just some amount of memory of them. And those are live on my channel. Those are up on my channel. The deleted base tours for Hephaestus's Mighty Forge and the some sort of research center. I don't remember what it was called. Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Are you near? Are you far? Where are you? Where are you? No response. You're it's like growling type noise that I don't like. Alright, let's go get, we gotta do UV still. And we'll come back and we'll start checking all the other stuff and see what we can come up with here. Can't believe that demon was just like, hey, by the way, I'm a demon, leave. I was like, okay, let's do that. It was wild that it started hunting me, and I was just like, wait, what the hell's going on? And then I didn't realize that you could just slip outside the door and it would lose you so easily. Like, it didn't bother following me out there. It just was like, oh, he's gone now. I guess I'll go downstairs. Like, how silly is that? I have a camera in there, right? Is it useful? It's not. Could take a tripod to make it useful. And so I will. Just on the off chance that it's a Gordio. I don't know why I said it like that. Yeah. Yeah, so I used to make interesting bases. I haven't really built a new base in a while. Oh, I did. I did, like, when they introduced gas giants and super deep oceans, I made research centers for both of those. But they're not interesting builds. It's just, like, some stuff thrown in place. Not a lot of work put into them or anything like that. I did build... I made something interesting recently. Oh, right, of course. I made the waste management station on this community planet that somebody discovered. A beautiful, beautiful green grass, blue skies, just gorgeous planet, paradise planet. That also is a scrap planet, so I did some hauling on there. That's where I've been working on trying to get the cosmetics for the hauler. And I built it's called your local, what did I call it? Your local waste management. Your local waste management office. That's what it was. And I did put a little bit of effort into that. Like, it's just a couple of desks in a break room, essentially, and a place for people to chill. But, you know, there's some detail in that. You know, I put stuff up. I made little computers and, yeah, I don't know. It's just a little bit of detail, not much. Is that the breaker or the... Hello. That made me jump. Alright, I'm going to turn that off because that drives me nuts. Did it flip the light switch? No, it killed the breaker. Alright. So we have Spirit Box. That's about all we have so far. It hasn't written in my book that I can see. I should check the temperatures. No sign of touching stuff. Hasn't stepped in my salt, but it's in a weird spot, so I want to try this over here too. And then temps. What the hell was that? Anybody else hear that? It was like something being blown out, but it wasn't. Nothing. Dots. Definitely dots. And UV. Gosh, it gave us all three. Alright, running downstairs. The dots got me. That made me jump. It is a phantom. Alright. Nice. Let's mark that off and put another one in the books. That should make, does that put us at 25? Or was it 24? I don't remember. Halfway there. Another 25 more. I want that card. I want that card, but oh gosh. It's grueling to farm this place. I'm taking my bite of my chicken tinga, which has gotten a little cold since I've been sitting here chatterboxing instead of eating. I also forgot tortillas, so I'm just eating it out of a bowl. Because I'm a smart boy. Smart boy. So I believe that says 25, right? Yeah, 25 out of 50. Alright. I want to remind myself what this card looks like. Oh, I heard Robert Duvall died today. That's, not the saddest death this week, but, he was not young. I'm heartbroken by Dawson. Why am I blanking on his name? Oh, that's so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. It's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. James Van Der Beek. There it is. Oh my gosh. I was heartbroken by James Van Der Beek. Not because I'm a huge James Van Der Beek fan, although for me, that short Power Rangers film where he played the Red Ranger, that's the role that sticks out in my mind. I love Varsity Blues. I never really got into Dawson's Creek, but I love Varsity Blues, and I couldn't really name too many other James Van Der Beek roles. But that Power Rangers role, for some reason, has stuck with me. I wish we could have gotten that movie. It was intense. Did they have? If I remember, didn't Katie Sackhoff play the Pink Ranger in that? The Viper pilot from Battlestar Galactica. I don't recall anymore. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Anyway, we were looking up the Lighthouse. Wow, my ADD. The Lighthouse Phasmophobia badge. That's what we wanted. Not the secret badge, but the Lighthouse Keeper badge. Yeah, no, I want that. That's cool. That's cool. The camp one might be a little cooler. But you know what? You almost never see anybody with that lighthouse. Or at least you never see anybody displaying the Lighthouse Keeper badge. I'm sure people have it. They just don't use it. Because there are... I think I used the damned one. Oh, no, I used the cult one. Because I don't know. I dig it. But the Farrier of the Damned... Ferryman of the Damned one is also pretty cool. Which is the other Lighthouse card. Which I got the first time I did Lighthouse. Because I had a very excited friend who was like, "Oh, let's do this," which I've done that for people too. I've brought people. I've come in here with like relative newbies and been like, "Oh, hey, let's do something fun." But I've also made them do the steps. I've guided them through it. Oh, I think it's up here. Yep, sure is. Yeah, that's good. Not that far to travel. I've guided a couple newbies through it, but I've not done it for them. The guy that I did it with, he did it for me, and so I had to look it up. So I've not had the experience of doing it myself. Alright, lights on. We can turn on more lights since we're not traveling very far. Wait, is it down here? No, it's up there, right? Because that throw is definitely in that space. 19 here. Is it down here? 17. Oh. Yeah, it might be down here instead. Yeah. Are you just picking up readings through the walls? Or is it the twins? Because this room's colder. 14. Is this one... This is 19. So it's colder because it's 21 up here, right? 20. 21. It might be the twins. I don't know, man. I don't know how that works. Alright, well, it's definitely down here, so let's grab our stuff. We'll bring it down here. We'll check for orbs again. I don't remember what it was on about before I get interrupted by that ghost. ADD. Alright, 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 alright. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Okay. Take a quick look around. We can kill these lights. Poor choice of words. Alright. I don't know what that was either. No, that's the washing machine dryer or something. I have a combo washing machine and dryer, which is interesting. That it takes like 3 hours at minimum to do laundry, to do one load of laundry, and it's a small machine, so you don't really do a lot of laundry. I'm not complaining. I should do laundry more often. What is this? And I can pick it up too. Is it a Tide Pod? Oh, well, it's gone forever now. That's funny. I was going to see if I could eat it. It looks like candy. Alright, it's 7 degrees. It's 8 degrees, roughly. I don't actually know where the light switches are for this room. Aha. Yeah, I would like to do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, we're so lit up. Oh yeah, this is gonna be lit. This is gonna be lit. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna grab that, and that, and that, and we're gonna run headfirst into the danger. That demon's close as I've come to dying in a while, right? As far as you know. Maybe I've been playing without streaming. Wouldn't that be rude? No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't. If I'm going to play with my friends, I'm not going to be streaming. But I haven't actually seen too many of my friends. One of my friends is on tonight, but she's in a full group, so you get me instead. Oh, that's neat. Stop there. Yeah, let's put the book down first. Turn the lights off. I heard a noise and it freaked me out. Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? Are you near? Are you far? Where are you? How old are you? I'll put that down and we'll just talk about random shit and maybe it'll answer us one day. Still need to do UV. That was not an EMF 5 sounding EMF. And we're going to set that up for Goryo purposes. On the off chance that I get everything else for Goryo. Oh boy. So, what we talked about? Chicken tinga, but without the tortillas, so it's literally just chicken in adobo sauce in a bowl and with some cotija and some cilantro. It drives me nuts the way the grocery store machine says it. Cilantro. Please put your cilantro in the bag. Like, whose pronunciation did they go to for that? Like the most southern or they southern? That is not a hunt. That's a hunt. It was a demon again. Oh my gosh, I died. It could have been a mare. I don't know what my sanity was like. It could have been something else entirely, depending on what sanity it got me down to. But oh my gosh. It's a djinn. Djinns don't hunt early, right? Apparently they do. I'll be. I got djinned. I got djinned right in the face. Didn't even guess it right. Well, that's a first. I died on amateur mode. Oh gosh. I can't believe that happened. I'm so sad. It's only been 30 minutes so far. Let's do it again. It was a nice, like, easy spot. Maybe like a yokai or something that was sick of me talking. But no.
The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
Sorry, I wanted a couple bites of that chicken tinga. Alright. Ronald Thompson. Roland? Ronald. Okay. 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 We got this. We got this. Still kind of chewing on that chicken tinga. Let me take a drink. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. I can't believe I died. I'm still so embarrassed. Alright. You ain't here. I'll have to look up some mechanics, because that djinn, I don't understand how it hunted so early. Man, I've had the lights on. Haven't really been in the house the house too long. So, how did that happen? Was I just pissing it off with all the electronics? No idea. I'm gonna blow the breaker and I don't even know where it is. Oh god, all the way up again. It's in here. Alright. So we got that one on. I think we can let this one be on. Let's flip this one. Keep an eye on your sanity as you're going up and down, Bree. Might be smart to take some sanity meds if you dropped below a certain threshold. One of you. Hey, that's an invite to play Phas. Tell you what, since nobody's watching and because I'd like to go play with my friend, let's just take a guess. And we'll call it for tonight. Short night. Wild guess, stab in the dark here. Let's see what happens. Banshee's my favorite thing, so we're gonna guess Banshee. Wow. What was it? What was it? What was it? There's a Moroi. Alright. Guys, it's been fun, but I'm gonna go. Thanks for joining me if you joined me, and I'll see you next time. Have a great night.